Hello. So, today we're going to start doing some basic configuration of our Arch Linux virtual machine. It shouldn't be too difficult, and we shouldn't have any trouble like we did last time. So we'll do basics for waybar, some basics for SwayFX, kitty config, and it should be pretty chill. Not fighting with the window manager like last time. First, we're just going to update the system because some stuff has changed. Mainly the Arch Linux headers, I believe. Yeah, Linux. Yep, we'll install all of that. It's only 17 things, but it will run the Pac-Man hooks. System D got an update too. So this will just take a second, and then we can go ahead and start adding things like waybar. We'll also change the cursor because this cursor's not good. Probably get a browser too. LibreWolf, most likely. Just because it's my favorite browser. This stream should be nowhere near as annoying or troubleshoot as the previous stream. Because we don't really have to install anything difficult today. Just gonna reboot. It'll just take a second. You could use... Have you tried Zen? I have tried Zen. I found... Is it on the Arch repos yet, or is it still AUR? So I did try the Zen browser. I just don't think it's right for me. I like it. It's just not what I would use. I prefer LibreWolf. It has a closer experience to Firefox, which is what I used to use, than LibreWolf does. And that's kind of just what I prefer. I think Zen is a bit too much. So we're gonna install a few packages. We're gonna have Z Shell. We're gonna have LibreWolf. We're gonna have waybar. And that's what we're gonna have for now, I think. Because that should be all we need to start. We want pipe wire. Let's grab pipe wire. This is gonna add a bunch of stuff, but it means that we get some extra GUI tools. I am actually going to also install an AUR manager in a minute, because power level 10k for Z Shell. No, we're going to use Oh My Posh instead. Because Oh My Posh is newer and I kind of prefer it. It's easier to theme stuff than it is to do with power level 10k. And also it works on multiple different shells. Yay is a great tool. But I think we might try out Parousia, because I've never used it before. This one. It's similar to Yay, it's just built in Rust. It has the Yay tag. But yeah, it's very similar to Yay. They should have a wiki, or not. Installation, just that. Color. Enable color in your pacman.conf. We have vim /pacman.conf. We're gonna, if it's not enabled, we're gonna have color. We need to use sudo on it too. And now we can add the color. And that should be all we need. To now install Parousia with color. You have both Yay and Parousia. Why? You only need one. Yeah, that's all good. So we should now be able to use Parousia instead. And we can start configuring some stuff. So Oh My Posh is not what we're going to do first. We're gonna ls-al. Let's install Eza. Because that's what I use. Eza is awesome. It's basically ls, but better. It should be like this. So much better. We're gonna start by change shell, and we're gonna switch it over to Z shell, which should just be I don't have the command on my history. Is it change shell -s? Yes. Change shell -s, which Z shell. And then $user. Which not found. Why don't we have the which command? Which is so important. I know it's installed by default on EndeavourOS, but I guess that makes sense. Thinking about it, it makes sense. Arch is supposed to be stripped back, and it makes sense that it doesn't have which installed by default. What do you mean authentication failure? I don't have a password. Oh, I have to use sudo, don't I? $user. Cool. Now we can log out. We need to sway message exit. And now if we log in again, our shell should be Z shell. And we're going to create a Z shell RC. We're going to continue. No, we'll just exit, clear, and then we can start with our Z shell config. Or not. We're not going to do Z shell. We're going to vim.zshellrc. We're just going to set an alias. C is clear. There's another one that I wanted to do as well. I don't remember what it was. We're going to edit the kitty config. And I'm just going to copy mine. Source it. That's what I wanted to do. I do need to source the config, but I was gonna change ls to use Eza instead. .zshellrc alias ls equal to Eza -1. We don't have many fonts. .zshellrc, and now we should be able to use ls-a, and it's perfect now. We're gonna switch out Vim for NeoVim at some point, but not yet. So we're gonna cd into .config. And we have Kitty and Sway here. We're gonna do waybar and we're gonna do waybar first. Then we'll do Sway second. Waybar first, Kitty second. And then Sway third. And we should have a basic config by the end of it. CD into waybar. And I don't know if waybar's on the wiki. It is. It might have might have a default one in /etc/xdg/waybar. So we have a config file. And it's just called config. So we're basically gonna copy my config right now. My Sway config. So, we want to go ahead and start a new config. We're going to set the layer to be hot. The position to top, and we don't need to set the width or anything. And then we can start setting modules. I don't know why it's freaking out about the comma. So modules dash left. Is it just an open? It is. And we also need a middle. So, this will just give us an empty waybar. What's the cursor animation? Which one? My cursor is the banana cursor. If you're talking about the kitty one, this one, that's a kitty config option. And it looks awesome. It's a simple option, which is the blink interval. If you mean the trail, that is also a kitty config option, which is just cursor trail. That's just what it's called. I will show that off in a minute though. So we want Sway workspaces in here. Is it workspace or workspaces? Workspaces. We want the clock in the middle. Or we could try the workspaces in the middle. Let's do that. We can have the clock. We can have the clock somewhere else, but we want the workspaces in the middle. And then we want to do hello Halzara. Okay. Default config, we probably should have looked at that. No, that's a lot of stuff. But where do they put the clock? They put the clock on the right. We can put it right in the right. It's actually a good idea. And I need to remove the comma from here. Then we're gonna do this bit, and we're gonna have this bit, and that'll be it for now. So, format icon. I don't know, should we use this icon or should we use a different icon? Because we need to install a nerd font. And I'm going to use the Cascadia Cove nerd font. -S TTF dash Cascadia Cove. And it could not find it. Oh, it's Cascadia Code. Yep. And now we'll be able to use that. When we add it, but for now it won't be available. So we'll start doing the Sway workspaces. Sway slash. And first thing we do is icons. Or is it? No, it's format. Format. Everything has to be in quotes, of course. Icons. So for the most part, it will be very similar to the config I already have, but we will definitely be switching it up. Format dash icons. It's just the regular waybar. It's very similar to the default one. We'll have dashes for now, I think. Am I an individual YouTuber or a grub? I'm an individual YouTuber. What's a grub? No. Yeah, I'm an individual YouTuber. I do everything myself. I work by myself. We have Firefox, LibreWolf, but we can't access it. Actually, yes, we can. We can do LibreWolf and it'll load up, and then we can do disown. And we can search for nerd fonts. We'll change the icon as well. I mean the cursor. Wofi. We're gonna use Wofi Wayland instead. Because that's just what I prefer. I think that Rofi has better styling options. Yeah. Rofi, I think, is just a little bit better. Hold on, just give me a second. I need to change something. And I can't click it properly. That's kind of the problem with not having a cursor properly. So we're gonna switch out the cursor right now. Otherwise we're gonna have an awful time. We might make our own cursors at some point. But for now, we're just gonna get Bibata, which is not there. If I'm not using the banana cursor, then I'm using Bibata Modern Ice. Just because it's just a good cursor set. Yeah, we want ice, which is what we will be grabbing. These are all the cursor sizes, and we are going to just install it. So it should be on the next. Can you give me a rating and feedback for me? Set up next. Sure, I don't use NixOS and my rating will probably be really off. Because I tried NixOS once. We'll do it again at some point. Maybe next week. Hal Ozra GitHub. We'll quickly grab Bibata on Ice and then we will then we'll have a look at your Nix config. Where is it? Here. X cursor theme. I'm gonna cd into cd dot cd into Sway. Then actually we need to do Parousia-s Bibata cursor theme. Bibata cursor theme bin. And I spelled Paro wrong. Yup. What's this for? Sure, do whatever. It shouldn't take too long to install. Oh. We need fake root. Of course we need fake root. So we need Parousia-S, debug edit, and fake root. And now we can do this properly. Yep. Oh, I didn't want to have to review it. Never mind. Nothing new to review. Good. And we are done. So, we can cd... Actually, where are we? Okay. We can vim config. We can head up. Pretty much to the top of the config. I'm going to add this here. And it should just say seat 0. X cursor theme. Rubata modern ice. $20? $28. Errors in the config. Oh, it's X cursor underscore theme. Why is my cursor upside down as well? It'll be somewhere in here. I think. We're gonna also just remove this status bar. Yeah, for some reason it's upside down. What if I log out? Not login shell, it is my login shell though. That's true. It should just be... We don't have a wallpaper yet either. Send key control alt delete. I wonder why the cursor's upside down though. This shouldn't be. It's probably... inverted cursor. It's probably something really obvious that I'm missing. Inverted cursor, changing mouse theme. Correctly. There are 4 ways. Upside down cursor, SwayWM. Ah, the mouse cursor is pointing to 60 pixels down from the actual position, turned upside down. This is exactly what we have. Running with no hardware cursors, one will show a correct cursor along a spice, and the monitor is 4K one, but without any scaling configured in the virtual machine. Wayfire. Blah 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 blah. To toggle grab input. I don't think this is a guest OS problem. So, when did it get closed? I don't know where it got closed. Oh well, we can do WLR no hardware cursors. Let's have a look at the info on the display spice. Camus toggle grab input. Video vert IO should be fine. VGA none. Okay. So, the cursor's upside down, and we know it's a guest OS issue, based on reading this. I don't know where this issue got closed. Can't see it. Probably in here. It's a Camus kernel bug. So I guess we're gonna do the workaround. Which is toggle grab input Control Alt G. WLR no hardware cursors 1. VGA none device. So if we go to display spice, want spice server, video vert IO. Yeah, so we don't have a background, but this is SwayFX that we're using. But apparently it's not just an issue in SwayFX, it's a kernel issue. So toggle grab input. polling, console feedback. So, gotta do this. Which would mean that I have to shut it down. Ugh. Seems really annoying. Toggle grab input. VGA none device vet IO VGA gel. Is it in the add hardware section? VGA. Won't be in here though. Okay. Okay, this is gonna be annoying because it'll mean that I have to from Hyperlens to SwayFX. I don't know why Hyperlens does not work. I really like SwayFX because I find it similar to Hyperland in terms of look, but it's easier to configure and it's also significantly more lightweight. Okay, we're gonna shut this down then. We're gonna try this fix. I'm gonna do... Is that a... Splank is spicy. We're running -VGA. That seems like a Sway option. Rather than a VM option. Okay, so it's the right way around here. It's just here, it's upside down. Control Alt. We're gonna send key. We're gonna go to 3. And we're gonna change, so Sway. Yeah, that was... We can do WR, no hardware cursors. Equals 1. Which also did not work. I think it's a camo option. Because yeah, it's a camo option. Yeah, that's a little roadblock. Can I change camo settings or add camo flags in here? No. Which is really annoying. So I just want it to work. I'm sure there's a way to change these. There's probably a way to change them in here, I would imagine. Display spice. Device vert IO. It'll be here. VGA. No, because it says VGA none. Yeah, and I need VertIO there. And then I need to do no hardware cursors. Hmm. See, I feel like the only thing that we would need to change then is the hardware cursors. I am using VertIO, but I don't... See, I'm using VertIO. And I need 3D acceleration on VertIO. It's the no hardware cursors bit. Wish we could run it with extra flags or extra environment variables. Because we don't have VGA and our device is VertIO. We need to toggle grab input. Okay, well, it turns out this is also a troubleshooting stream. No hardware cursors. Oh dear. Yes, this is SwayFX. Did they give a final command to run or nah? It's just still there. Flip Y value. So this is UTM, but can reproduce this issue. Oh. have attachment, compile, master branch. So with a recent kernel. Yeah, well, it doesn't. Oh. It's an issue. It's a to-do. That was last year, though. This is under SwayWM. An Arch Linux ARM guest kernel. I'm a bit confused since the issue is closed. Should it work? In UTM, I can choose the emulator display card if this is shown in the right place, but the system flickers. No, this is just still there. Okay. No, because we need 3D acceleration. Because we need 3D acceleration, otherwise we can't do... OpenGL only works with VirtIO graphics with 3D acceleration enabled. So we could switch something here. We could switch to VGA. It's not a good idea. No. We have to have VirtIO with 3D acceleration on. Otherwise OpenGL doesn't work and we need OpenGL. Well, we need 3D acceleration in OpenGL. Otherwise, SwayFX doesn't work. But what was this up here? Hypervisor bug. Well, this doesn't look too good. WR no hardware cursors equals 1. So, we'll show a correct cursor alongside the wrong cursor. Maybe I typed the wrong thing. Let's just try it again. We want to go send key F3. So we can do WLR underscore no hardware cursors. No hardware cursors equals 1 sway -d. It works. It's just not good. I spelt it wrong before. It's just really laggy now. Okay, it's good enough. Right, now I can finally go back and do that thing that I wanted to. Right. Now, finally, after pretty much an entire stream, I have a cursor that I can use. Okay. We did it. It's not good, but it works now. finally, we did it. No, did I forget? No, it should be there. Never mind, I'm thinking of the wrong thing. We should be in waybar. Let's just run it quickly and see what it looks. Yeah, so we don't. True. CD into waybar. That is not how you spell waybar. And now we can vim config.jsonc. And we can go like this, we can do this, we can do this, and this. Finally, we're back on track. After so long. And we want, where is it? This one. We do actually want persistent workspaces, which is something I think i3 does not have. So we just want 1, 2, 3, and 4. Don't know why it's giving me an error for that. Never mind, it's not. Okay, this should somewhat work now. Oh yeah, it's just off screen. Where are the... Why is it... It's weird. It's weird. We need to change the display size. Alright, let's search for an icon. And we probably want... Is there a little planet? Because that would be good. It's perfect. I love it. See, it looks really weird, but it'll work in a second. Because we need to do the style.css, and we can do this. I'm using JetBrains. Guess we're using JetBrains now. JetBrains mono nerd. Dash nerd. Yep, do that. This is gonna be so cute. It's called style.css. Yeah. And we want to have border none, border radius will set. We want font family, JetBrains, Mono Nerd. It's just oh, it's one. Font names are really weird. CSS is weird, to be honest. And min height is what, 10 pixels? Yeah. We want border none. If we give them all the same margin on the top, then that should be fine. $10 pixels. And we're just gonna run waybar. Beautiful. So we want this one, window hashtag waybar, window hash waybar. Background transparent. Cool. We can set all of the text sizes. We want these style dots, yes. This one, and we're gonna set all of color to, we want like a nice we want a nice kind of, what are the colors, because this is the background that we're gonna use back here. We want a kind of pale yellow. Use GIMP. Actually, I don't know what's on my... Okay. We want to open an existing image. I'm gonna quickly just go ahead and grab the image that I want, and then I'll cut back. Okay, I have the image. So this is the image, this is our background. We want a really nice, either we have a darker color, we have a lighter color. See this red, this yellow, and this blue. This red, this yellow, and this blue are all kind of key colors. So we've actually got pretty much nothing configured today, and we were fixing a bug. So I'm gonna close this now. We're going to edit this to say troubleshooting. We troubleshooted. Troubleshooted or troubleshot? We troubleshot a cursor issue. See, I always have an intention for the stream and it's never right. Cappuccino walls. I have loads of cappuccino wallpapers. Ahem. I have creature installed, but it's just an easy color picker on here. This looks nice, but we want probably want a darker color for the background, and we'll use a lighter color, this pale, for the text. FFF 8CE. Right, we're gonna leave it there. I might do a little, I won't do any config, but we're gonna leave it there. Because we've not done everything we wanted to, but we've done kind of almost not really enough at all. We did some troubleshooting, but yeah, we will finish it there. So thank you all for coming. I'm gonna close this. If you enjoyed and you're not subscribed, consider it, because we are doing this weekly until we manage to finish it, which hopefully shouldn't take too long. But also, if you enjoyed, leave a like, and I can't promise, but I do hope that next stream we will start properly configuring stuff.